Hey, it's me, Rez, and this is Rez After Dark. Oh my god, we're on YouTube. What the frick? I know. I finally convinced Marcell and Friends to get us on the YouTube. Um, because I have a lot more things to say. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do this more often. Occasionally I'll probably go here live, but I did get a job where I kind of get off around the same time as Rez After Dark, and I didn't want to change the time. And again, I really wanted to do a pre-recorded episode. Um, the setup isn't super great. That's okay though. We'll get it figured out as we go. So you might see it change over time. Um, yeah. So this is gonna be the first episode on YouTube. And I'm really excited. I haven't done this before. I did it a long time ago, but we're not gonna talk about that because it's embarrassing. So, anyways, thanks so much for being here. So today's episode is gonna be different. This one's for the girls and gays. Unless you're into Barbie, um, this is for you. I love Barbie. I've grown up with Barbie my whole life. And I really wanted to do something like this where I rank the Barbie movies 1 through 10. At least I know there's more than 10 Barbie movies, but at least like the main ones, not the newer ones. Fuck the newer ones. I don't The only one that I actually liked was the Star Galaxy one. I can't remember what it's called. That's the only one I fucked with. So we're ranking some Barbie movies 1 through 10, and I'm gonna talk about why this one is like why I gave them their ranking. So, and I want you guys to comment down below on which one's your favorites. Like, message me or something. I'm curious. I like to see everyone's opinions differently um, than mine. So, yeah, let's just get into it. I'm excited. And so, first things first is we're gonna go ahead and start ranking them. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and just like rank them and talk. Like, I'm gonna say which one it is, and then talk about why I gave it number one, and then just kind of continue. Or, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, the first movie, and I feel like a lot of people should know this by now, is Barbie Swan Lake is number one. And I love this movie. This one's forever my favorite one, forever. Like I literally got a tattoo of it. Not exactly, but I literally got a swan because of Barbie Swan Lake. So, Swan Lake, it's perfect. It's beautiful, the music, and I think the story of Swan Lake is also great. I love it. I've always wanted to see the actual ballet. I had the opportunity to go, but I kind of forgot about it. So, whoops. The dress. You all know what I'm talking about. The dress. The beautiful feathery dress. I forever wish for that dress. I know I'm masculine as fuck most of the time, but that dress, I would wear every day if I could. All her dresses, though, are perfect. The pink one, eh, it's okay. It wasn't my favorite, but the feather dress, perfection. The blue dress that she wears, too, in the beginning, perfection. Absolutely stunning. I actually have a shirt that kind of reminds me of her blue dress that I've been wanting to wear, but I don't normally wear colorful clothes. If I do, it's green or brown or red. um, there's cute characters in there. All the little kids in that movie are so cute, and they all turn into animals. If you don't know the story of Swan Lake, they she turns into a swan. So there's also animals. I think they changed it up. I really don't know the exact story of Swan Lake, but there's cute little animals, and I love them, and they're sassy. Especially the skunk girl. I can't remember her name, but she's sassy, and I love her. I don't know why I'm going like this. Like, ah. Um, handsome prince, Daniel, fine, and he literally is just a king. He's literally about to be king, and he's just like, I'm just trying to explore the world. And his mom's like, I want grandchildren, and I want to retire. There's a lot of funny lines in here. I feel like. It's pretty funny. And if you've ever seen the show Friends, Janice is in this. She plays one of the villain's daughter, and she's pretty funny. She's funny. She's always like, I can't even do her laugh. It's such like a iconic laugh. Like it's so. What's the word I'm looking for? special. It's just so unique, you know? And all the dancing scenes in this movie were my favorite growing up. I for always tried to dance like them, and I don't know what it is, but I loved um, seeing the shoes when they dance. I love ballet shoes. I think they're so pretty. Maybe I'll get those tattooed on me. I think in my past life, I was a ballerina because I love ballet shows and ballet movies, or not shows, movies. There's a movie that I want to talk about too in the future called Center Stage. And if y'all don't know about that, y'all should check that out. I love that movie every day. Um, and I think I can quote this movie a lot. Like, not like exactly off the movie, but when the movie is playing, I'd be following along with it because I'm saying it so much. And I could close my eyes and just watch the movie, like from start to finish. I could exactly watch it and know what exactly how it goes. And what? I can't even read my own notes. But yeah, everything about this movie is great. Beautiful scenery, beautiful music, beautiful just movie. I just loved it. It's literally, like I said, literally my number one fave. Got a tattoo because of it, and I love my tattoo. I was trying to get the, what's it called? The crown she wears tattooed on my swan, but I couldn't draw it correctly, and I just gave up. I was like, swan, swan. So yeah, Barbie Swan Lake, number one. Now, number two, I also want to get a tattoo of this because I love this movie. Um, Barbie Magic of the Pegasus. This one was honestly a fight between Swan Lake and there was or number one was a fight between this one and Swan Lake, but Swan Lake I think is just superior. You can't change my mind. But Barbie Magic of the Pegasus, I love this movie. When it first came out, I remember watching the trailer for it and being so pumped. Because I love horses. I am a horse person. I grew up with horses. I mean, hello. Um, but Barbie Magic of the Pegasus, this girl basically, she's a figure skater and she's just a princess of this kingdom, and her parents are or not schizophrenic. Her parents have anxiety because her there's a story that something happened to them that could affect Annika, blah blah blah. And then there's a villain, of course, and now she needs to figure it out, but there was this Pegasus that pulled up on her and saved her from the evil villain, and they have to do stuff. So, if you haven't seen it, I ain't really gonna explain a whole lot on here about it. Go watch it. Um, basically, I love this movie. I gave it number two because one, cute. There's a polar bear that acts cold, and her name is Shiver, and she loves shiny things. She gets cold, and I think it's so cute, and I've loved her. Um, the dresses are also fire. She has a lot of outfit changes, and I love them. All of them. They're so cool. And the Cloud Kingdom, I wanted to go there. I want to live there. I do. I literally want to live there. And Cloud Queen? Hey, hey. Yeah, I loved Cloud Queen. I used to have a Barbie doll of her, and I loved her. She was my favorite Barbie doll because of her dress, too. And even in I used to have a lot. I will say I was very privileged and very grateful that I got to have a lot of Barbies as a kid. And, um, um, I forgot. I had the Barbie Cloud Kingdom castle. It wasn't like a big one. It was like kind of a small, but it was still pretty cool. And I had the Cloud Queen, I had the Pegasus, I had Annika, and I had the boyfriend, which the boyfriend, I forgot his name. Aiden. Aiden though, sassy. I like it. He's a sassy king, and I like him. Well, he's not a king, he's a gambler actually, but but he's a sassy man, and I could also quote this movie pretty on brand when I'm watching it, like just follow along with it. And oh, the girls in this movie, there's like three little girls in this movie that paint the sky for sunrise and sunset. They change the color of the sky with their magic little wands. And I want to be them because that's beautiful. Like it's so beautiful. And um growing up, I used to have the magic wand of light that they make in the movie. I used to have it, and I sometimes wish I still had it. I thought also got about getting that tattooed on me somewhere. Thought that'd be kind of cool. Still in the process, still in the thoughts. You know what I mean? Um, But yeah, and also there's bloopers in this movie. Bloopers are awesome. I think more movies need to do bloopers. I don't know why they don't. I don't understand why they stopped doing bloopers. I don't know if that's actually true, but I feel like I don't see as many bloopers. And if they are, they're usually like with the CD, which is fine, but I feel like every movie should have bloopers at the end of their movie. There should be some. I think that's the best part about movies is like when the characters break character, or actors break character. It's great. But yeah, this movie gives it a two because it's beautiful. The story's cool. Pegasus, sassy boyfriend, dresses, Cloud Woman, Cloud Queen, and Cloud Kingdom. So, just saying. This one, I actually, okay, I'm not gonna lie, when I was ranking all these, it was kind of hard because I love them and I all want to give them number one and two. But, so number three, I had a battle between two. And number three is Princess and the Pauper. It's an OG, it's a meme. I think most of them are kind of memes, but Princess and the Pauper, the story, we all know it. And the songs. The songs are great in this movie. The songs are great. The dresses. I love the dresses. They're great. Um, Preminger, he is the literal reason why I love this movie so much. This movie was almost number two as well. I did, like I said, I did try to fight which movie should be what. And this movie, Preminger is the best part of this movie. He is so sassy. Martin Short popped off with this because I love him. I quote him too much. He's always like, the dungeon! Ah, next week! Like I said, I could quote all these Barbie movies, like, too much. Um, Julian and Dominic are forever my favorite. They are the sweetest. They are simps. Especially Julian. I mean, so is Annalise, but she was like, I love him. But like Dominic, I love him. I love them both. And there's cats in this movie. One barks like a dog because he wants to be different and he likes to be a dog. And double bestie wedding at the end of the movie, absolutely amazing. If I ever get married, I want a double best. Actually, I don't know if I want a double bestie wedding, but that's iconic. Like double bestie wedding, their dresses being like so cute and also sorry, every time I look at my notes I can't read my handwriting. When Annalise gets kidnapped, Julian asks Erica to like take over for it because they're obviously like twin looking, and he gives her a wig of Annalise's. First of all, why does Annalise have a wig? Unless he made that, I don't remember. Second of all, where did Erica's hair go when she just put that wig on? She just put the wig on over her hair and it just was fine. Like, girl, no, there's no way. There's no fucking way. She needs a wig cap. She needs that shit braided back. She's got thick ass brown hair. Like, the fuck? Never trust a royal advisor. Never trust your cousin in these movies. Never trust the royal advisor or the cousins in these movies. In all the Barbie movies, never trust them. And in movies, honestly, I feel like a lot of the times it's like an evil family member or an evil, like, not employee, but like royalty of some sort that's trying to do something to you, trying to take over. And that mom was aloof as fuck. She's always like, where are my spectacles? Letting the Preminger literally take over her. And she's like, I guess I have to marry you. No, no, you don't, babe. You could literally find anyone else. But you're dumb in the nicest way possible. Now, number three. So this one was a battle as well, like I'm saying. Mermaidia. Fairytopia, Mermaidia. This is the second to Fairytopia. Um, First of all, mermaids. I love mermaids. I want to be a mermaid. I swim a lot, and when I was a kid, I pretended I was in this movie all the time. I mean, we all pretended to be mermaids when we were swimming, but this one specifically, I wasn't Ariel, I wasn't anyone else, I wasn't H2O, I wasn't Aquamarine. I was Alina as a mermaid. Okay? That was my tale. First of all, cute characters. The little fairy girls, the little water fairy that you see at the beginning of that movie, I loved her. I used to have her as a doll. Bibble, the fuck? He's a comedy genius. He's crazy. Some people don't like him. I used to not like him as a kid, but as I got older, I was like, I think I just didn't like him because I thought he was annoying. But he's funny. He's honestly me. He's a little gremlin. Um, Sorry. And also the snacks that are in this movie, they look so fucking good. I just want to eat them. I want to eat them. And I quote this movie a lot too. And it's because it's funny. Like, all these movies are funny. But Alina changing her tail, that was such a freaking moment growing up. Like, I was like, she gave up her wings for a tail. Holy fucking shit. She did that shit. She changed her wings for a tail. She is courage. She is brave. And she is diva. Like, wow. And then when she, when they, the stuff that I quote the most from this movie is lefting, leftaroo. Anytime I'm turning left or like anyone see, oh, like, oh, you go left here, that's all I think about. It's the first thing I think about is lefting, leftaroo. Because the fucking funguses say that because the prince is, sabotaging them. And open my shell. But of course. Like, she's so sexy with it. Like, but of course. You want to see my shell? Go ahead. What's in there? So, shell lady. Bibble singing at the end of the movie, though, kind of iconic. That was the funniest part of this movie is he is singing in this movie and I loved it. And it's funny in the credits at the end, it says like which actor sang that part. It's just so funny. Um, but yeah, great movie, beautiful movie. Also, the music in this movie was really good. I really enjoyed um just like the magicalness of it. But I love this movie. Also, the girl that's with her kind of was a bitch, like a lot, which is valid. Whatever. She's just like, he's in love with you, because she thought that the prince was in love with Alina. But Alina's like, no. But he was in the first movie. He was like, hope we see each other again. He's like, you're pretty. And she did not give a fuck. She's like, I don't need no man. Alina does not need no man. She is everything. So yeah, this one's a 4. Loved this movie. Alright, number 5. The 12 Dancing Princesses. This movie makes me cry. Every time. Like, tear up or something. It just makes me cry of some sort. The dresses, all of them. I love how they're all different colors. I love all of them. I love that there's 12 of them. And they're all different and unique. And I love when you can hear the same voice actors as the last few movies I've talked about. You can hear them in there because they definitely use the same people. But like I said, I think I was a ballerina or something in my past life because I love ballet movies, and this is another ballet movie. The music in this movie was so good that it literally would make me tear jerk type of shit. It's so gorgeous. And then the the little girl, the blonde one, I can't remember her name, Lucy. I think it's Lucy or Lacey. It's something like that. Lucy or Lacey. She made me emo because she's just so sensitive and she's just clumsy and klutzy and she just gets picked on and I'm just like, you're just little. The fucking evil cousin, like I said before, don't trust the fucking cousin. Ever. Don't trust them. Um, she just like ruins their life, makes everything gray and dull. It's like, why? Like, I don't know why she hated so much. Like, she was such a fucking bitch for no fucking reason. Like, all their dad asked for was just to like teach them to be princesses, not take away their fucking privilege and take away their fucking life. Like, make their life boring like her. Like, the fuck? Like, made everything gray, took away their dresses, couldn't let them have fun at least. Like, I think all princesses had fun back then at least. They had to have, like, definitely, like, class, but definitely could have a life. You know what I mean? So that was kind of weird to me that she did all that, but whatever, her, each to their own, her own style of doing things. Anyway, she's evil. She's literally poisoning him with tea. Literally evil every time. But the secret garden that they go to is the best part, obviously, of this movie. The way they go to it, the dancing, it's just perfect. It's actually really good. And there's a cute kitty and parrot, and there's an evil monkey. Evil monkey. It's the fucking cousin's evil monkey. He's annoying. I hate him. He's ugly and he's weird. And he's gray too. Like everything she owns is gray. And Rowena is her name, is a fucking cunt. And if you've ever seen Schitt's Creek and a lot of other movies that she's been into, I just can't name one at the top. The most I know her is from Schitt's Creek is what is her fucking name? Mona? Mona? I think her name's Mona, and that's who plays Rowena, which is really funny because I didn't know that until the other day. I was like, oh my god, that's right. Um, then she, towards the end of the movie, she marries the cobbler. I think it's funny when they always marry not the rich person. Which, I mean, nothing's wrong. Like, I just think I don't know why. I just, like, kind of think it's funny. Like, she marries the shoe man. She marries the shoe man who makes her fucking shoes. Like, he's gonna be king now. Like, um, but yeah, this one gets a 5. Pretty good. Now, this one I actually did consider putting at the very, like, top 3. Because I did love this movie growing up as I got older. I mean, I loved it, but it just, like, mm, wasn't super my favorite. I think it's because I used to paint back then a lot. Rapunzel, Barbie Rapunzel is a good one. It's still a very good movie. I think though I find the animation a little weird, especially in the prince. I think he looks kind of weird. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they just never finished editing him or like animating him. He just looks kind of silly to me personally. But besides that, it gets a 6. It gets a 6 because artists, we all know about the brush. We all want the brush. It's a beautiful. Her dress is also fire. I love her dresses. Her long hair. She's gorgeous. And to be honest, the castle she lives in is kind of cool. I kind of liked it. Like, weirdly. And it's like being secluded in this forest. Obviously she's being hidden away, but like, you know what I mean? Um, Dragon. 2 dragons, baby dragon, and big dragon. I fucking love dragons. And the baby dragon is my favorite. I can't remember her name, but she's so cute. I love her. She's sassy. Evil ferret from the mistress. I can't remember her name. Um, evil ferret. And he be moaning. He be like, ooh. It's so gross. Um, dresses again are so beautiful. Um, I honestly can't remember too much of this movie. Like, I couldn't quote this movie. But, I loved the dragon. I loved the big dragon. The sounds in this movie, I always see clips of on Instagram. Like, they'll make little clips of it, like the sound effects. Like, crunch, like ASMR. And, but yeah, very good movie though, because, like, she finds out that she was stolen and, the Rapunzel story. So we all know it. But it's a really good movie though. I actually might need to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in so long. This one was kind of hard. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch this ranking. I actually am switching it right now. So number 7 is gonna be Fairytopia. It was gonna be Nutcracker, but I also haven't seen that movie in a long time. I need to rewatch that. But it's still really good. We'll come back. Fairytopia is now number 7. Was number 8. Now it's number 7. First of Mermaidia. First before Mermaidia. Oh, I can't read. I want to live in the flower that Alina lives in. It takes care of her. It sings to her. It tucks her in at night. It's perfect. And yeah, I love Fairytopia. She's a little wingless lady, which sucks. It's basically like not having a car. Kind of sucks. So she has to walk everywhere. Um, which she doesn't seem to mind. It kind of reminds me when I didn't have a car. I had to walk everywhere. But I wouldn't walk as far as she did. Hell no, not in these city, not in this city. Hell to the no. Um, which something about this movie that makes me crack up is the stink that gets spread around that affects the fairies' ability to fly. The stink. It's literally stinky. Like, it looks stinky. but it's some type of like smell, or I don't know what it is, but it's stinky. So she like walks all the way to this guardian fairy named Azura, which is mommy. She is mommy. She is a baddie, and I love her. I don't know what it is, but every time I watch this movie, and especially growing up, I was like, hey, you're pretty. Please take care of me. But she is mommy. Her tea set, I need it. The sweet treats she had, I want them. And yeah, so pretty. Movie's great. The story. There's a character in here. Her name is like Dahlia, I think. She's like green and she has pink hair. You only get her for like 5 seconds and she's gone. And I had her as a doll. I remember having her as a doll and she needed more screen time. She deserved more screen time on this movie. We get her for literally like 2 minutes and she's done. Like I wanted more of her. We needed more of her, so she deserved better. Um, what was I gonna say? There's a baby man looking butterfly, like baby looking butterfly man in this movie, which he wears like a robe too, which is odd to me. I don't know, that character was very odd to me, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable sometimes. I like him, he's nice, he's adorable at the same time, but weird. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Um, Enchantress is mother. She is mother. Brings her a fucking necklace that gives her wings. Where was that energy before, though? Actually, she's not mother. Where is that energy? Why didn't she get her wings? Why didn't she have wings? That's what I want to know. Why didn't Alina have wings? And why is it that only that she got her wings? You know, the iconic ending, I'm flying! Type shit. So, there's that. Now, number 8, Nutcracker. This movie feels like a fever dream, to be honest. I remember watching it not super recent, but pretty while back, and it's very much a fever dream. Um, Pretty movie, beautiful story. I mean, Nutcracker, iconic. The Nutcracker is cool. I remember everyone saying that they are attracted to the Nutcracker himself more than his human form, which personally, I didn't see it. I don't know what everyone's talking about. Maybe it's just me because I haven't seen it enough. Her dress, though, off topic, is so cute. I loved her dresses. I love her little heart locket too. I think as a kid, when I saw her heart locket, I wanted that, and I think I got one as a kid. Um, the evil rats in this movie, though, used to scare the fuck out of me. I think that's why I also didn't watch it as a kid as much because it scared me. It scared me more than anything, and I didn't like the evil rats. I didn't like. I mean, who does? I mean, who likes the evil rats? And I think there was like a famous celebrity that played that evil rat that I was like, oh, no way! I can't remember who though. Um, Anyways, great movie, ballet, music, scenery is also good. Like I said, I don't really remember much of this movie, but I did like it. I do like it. I think it's beautiful. I may watch it again. I need to watch Rapunzel and Nutcracker. Those are the most nostalgic ones. But not much to say on this one. Still give it a 7 though. Or 8. I forgot I switched the ratings. Alright, we're bound to the final two. Now, this one I kind of also had a problem with because two of these movies I really enjoy. And one of them no one ever talks about, but we'll get into that. Number 9, Barbie and the Diamond Castle. That one is a banger. Cute story. Besties who live together, living on a fucking cottage farm or cottage garden, but also broke and eats bread and jam because real as fuck. They'd be like, I think I can quote this movie a little bit too because I have seen this one a lot. This movie is funny as fuck. I think this one's so funny. I don't know what it is, but I think it's so funny. But when the girls are like, "Oh, what should we have for dinner?" and then it's like, bread and jam or jam and bread?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, looks like bread and jam it is." Oh my god, they're broke, and I felt that. And um, I forgot where I was going. Like being broke is real as fuck. And their dresses are cute always. Their house is so cute. I just loved their house, their garden, everything. Um, Weird dragon in this movie. I don't know if he's a dragon or if he's some type of like lizard, like reptile. I don't know what he is, but he's got this weird dong on his head, and it's like it's to tell. If you watch the movie, it's about this girl trapped in a mirror from the Diamond Castle to escape this evil lady. Don't remember her name. And the dragon has a little sensor. Anytime she sings, it goes off. But it's fucking. Oh, you guys couldn't hear that probably. And it's just weird. I just don't like it. I think it's weird. They could have designed that so much better. I feel like. I don't know. Sometimes I make weird characters. Anyways, um, the twin brothers in this movie were my favorite. They were funny as fuck. There's a scene that I say all the time when I talk about twins or Barbie. Um, the girls in the movie go, um, the girls go, "Oh, you guys are twins," and they're like, "Oh, why didn't mother tell us?" I just think they're sassy and funny, and I love a sassy man. And yeah. Also, I didn't say the necklaces that they make, the heart stones, so cute. Always wanted those as a kid. Always wanted a friend to have those with, and yeah, they're perfect. I love them. Um, cute dogs in this movie. They be dancing and cute. The music is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's pretty good, pretty solid. Castle, Diamond Castle goes hard, goes crazy. Love that you have to find it. New dresses are sparkly. Um, but yeah, 9 out of 10. 9 out of my rankings, pretty good. Now to the final. No one talks about this movie ever. Every time I've mentioned this movie, no one really knows what I'm talking about, or has never seen it, or has seen it once and just never watched it again. The animation is different than the other Barbie movies. But it works personally. If you try to watch it in low quality, it kind of looks bad. Like if you watched it on YouTube or illegally, not super great. But if you watch it on DVD, legally, then you can see what I'm talking about. I used to watch this movie a lot when I was a kid too. I used to actually fall asleep to this one. Um, it's called Barbie Diaries. This one, I remember loving the fuck out of this movie as a kid too, more than the other ones after a while, because I thought it was so different from a lot of stories. It's honestly, it's a modern day Barbie movie. This girl or Barbie has a band, and they play banger music. Actually, it's like a little cute rock band. It's cute. It's good. There's a charm bracelet that she gets that's connected to this diary that it unlocks with this charm. And every time she unlocked it, it was my favorite part. She would slide over it and it would just unlock. And she would, write in all her diaries. And anytime she wrote something in her diary, it would manifest. So she would get it, which was really cool. That was awesome. I watched it recently and I didn't know that when I was a kid. I didn't realize, like, comprehend that. And now as I'm older, I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool. It's like she's journaling, but she's manifesting. And like I said, different animation, but I liked it. It just really depends on where you watch it. If you try to watch it not paid for or illegally, it's probably not going to be the best quality and it might make the animation look weird because I watched it on YouTube and it was kind of poor quality. Anyways, good songs. Basically a Mean Girls vibe, to be honest, because she kind of does like end up, she's doing like this project to be like a head anchor over Mean Girls and like why they choose to be mean or something like that. I can't remember now, but she does that and then she ends up being like a mean girl. It's literally like Mean Girls vibes. Like Janice, like, did you have awesome shooters at your awesome party? This one was also really funny too. It's actually pretty funny. I feel like this one was kind of more for teenagers, which it definitely was because they're in high school. But I definitely feel like this is more of like a for teenagers and I remember watching the commercial for this movie a lot, especially like when you would watch Barbie movies, they would show about other Barbie movies that they're coming out with, and I would always see this one, I think, when I would watch Pegasus and Swan Lake. So, but I love this movie a lot. It was a great movie, and I feel like a lot of people should know about this one because no one seems to know about it. So, those are my rankings, 1 through 10. This is all my opinion. It doesn't have to be yours, obviously, but yeah, that was the Barbie movies. I think I'm gonna do the Brats next because I also love Brats. Like I said, this is just for the girls and gays and myself. So, yeah, Barbie movies. Love them as a kid, love them still, and I think I forever will. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think some people find it weird, and I feel like I don't know why they find that weird. It's just like you liking Dragon Ball Z, like you liking Ninja Turtles, you liking Pokemon, you liking anything. Don't let anyone shit you out. No, anyone shit you out. That's such a thing to say. But don't let anyone shit on you for liking Barbie. Fuck those guys. Barbie forever. Literally, I got a tattoo for it because I love Barbie. But like, I don't know. I feel like some people are like, that's cringe. That's weird. Grow up. Like, that is my childhood. And that's forever with me. It's like for some people, like it's just different. It's your niche, okay? I guess it's not my niche, but it's my favorite thing and it's my comfort. It's my comfort movie, and I have a lot of comfort movies, but Barbie and Bratz are my one. Okay? Okay? So, I mean, I have a lot of I like I said, I have a lot of comfort movies, but Barbies are the one. And I love when I get to hang out with my friends that love them too and we just watch them. Like when I got my tattoo, my friend that did it, we were literally watching Barbie movies while doing it. And I think we watched Mermaidia and then we watched Fairytopia. And then she was like, I'm gonna watch 12 Dancing Princesses. Because I told her, because this person put all the Barbie movies on YouTube, which they are taken off now, so you can't watch them. I knew that wasn't gonna last long, especially with me watching them every day. I knew they were gonna be like, get rid of that shit. So, but anyways, I told her about that. And she's like, oh my god, that's the best thing ever. I'm gonna watch 12 Dancing Princesses. I'm gonna put my son on. So I was like, perfect. Put your son on this shit. And he loved it. He actually watched it with us while I was getting my tattoo for a minute. He was like, oh, this is pretty. And I was like, see, he gets it. He just gets it. And he's 3 years old. But seriously, Barbie movies are just superior, and no one can change my mind. And whoever is going to be my partner in the future, you better enjoy them too, or just love me for who I am. Okay? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say to you about that. But anyways, this was Rose After Dark. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I can't wait for the next episode. Maybe I'll be live. Maybe I will have another episode for you. Um, hope y'all enjoyed this. Um, that way y'all can like listen to in the background too. But please like and subscribe. Comment down below. It's so funny saying that. I don't know why. She's like and subscribe. But no, for real, like and subscribe to this channel. Um, definitely will be posting on here more. Um, and we'll be sharing some reels on Instagram too. You know what I mean? So, but I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye everyone.